Today, it's the National Football League. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Blues taking on the Portland Lumberjacks.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our yard line just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. The bottom line, how do they get a win?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Now Kaepernick. And this one caught by Max Williams. 7 yards the pick up there. On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
And that's the way you get an opening drive going. Pick up the 1st down, convert on 3rd down, and how about doing it old school style, doing it with a running play.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Kaepernick now to throw. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it down with Robinson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Buying time, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colin Kaepernick, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Blues drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Newton on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper: 7 catches, 113 yards.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
Newton's throw here pulled in by Hilton. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Newton to throw. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Newton on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Newton. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the 50, Newton. Looking for Inman deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. It's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. On first down, Kaepernick. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. To throw, Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Now Kaepernick. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Newton. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Newton. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Newton. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now a give right side. Robinson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 2nd and 4. Here's Kaepernick to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. This is Anderson over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On first down, Newton.
It completes it once more to Anderson.
A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again is Newton. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's across midfield with a 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try the left side. Hines. And some room to work.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
A big pickup there on the run. From the red zone now, Newton steps away, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Lumberjacks have moved out in front. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not 4 verts? One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Newton. Rolling to his right. Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to run with Hines. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Lumberjacks are able to add on to that lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Short throw to Disley.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. To throw, Kaepernick. And he can't escape, and down he goes. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Newton. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They'll try the left side. It's Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So the false start will back them up 5. So that'll back them up 5. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They fake the give. Newton. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Newton. Complete to Hilton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Kaepernick now to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run again here with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 40.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd down. Here's Kaepernick. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try the left side. It's Robinson, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
James Robinson,
His second touchdown on the season.
and the Blues have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Sam Schloman for the PAT.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Portland's offense now about set to take over.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Chicago offense set to get started. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. Touchdown! It's complete.
Cooper Kupp
From 6 yards away.
and the Blues on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Cam's throw is caught here by Anderson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Newton to throw. It's hauled in here by Edmond. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Newton. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Newton throwing again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on 1st down, Newton out to his left. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Isaiah Simmons, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Here's Ty Long now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now Kaepernick. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. It's caught by Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. On second down, it's Hunt, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Kaepernick. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And the ball game should end here on the kneel down by Kaepernick. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the home team here, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Portland, they'll drop to 0-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.